Good morning, hello, and welcome to the Omni Coalition. Not that one. Welcome to This Date in History. Wow, my
So,
brain is not
same
working.
thing. Omnicom Legend presents
Uh,
this day in history.
that is true. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the smart device application Today in History. What happened today in history?
Historical calendar and on this website, onthisday.com.
Correct. For links to those sources and the music done by Carrera, anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Eozander, and I am joined by...
Johan.
Yes. Today is Freya's Day, also known as Friday. Hey, Freya's Day. We just saw her on God of War Ragnarok. It's her day.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Anyway, November 11th, 2022. Would you care to take us away?
Yeah. I must also before that I'm about to give an update. The voice actor behind Batman, Kevin Conroy, died today.
May he rest in peace.
Yes.
Yes, and there was something I wanted to mention. Oh, it was somebody's birthday yesterday or the day before. I don't remember who it was anymore. Damn. Well, whoever you are, if you're watching, here's your shout out. I'm sorry it's late, but yeah, if I had known beforehand, I would have done something. But anyway, continue on, good sir, please.
Also, 308, the Congress of Tantum attempted to keep peace with Roman Empire. The leaders of the Tetrarchy declared Maximinus and Lucianus to be Augustine, while rival contender Constantine first is declared Caesar of Britain and Gaul.
Huh. All right. And Gaul was France, so
And 1158, Emperor Frederick I Barbarossa declared himself ruler of northern Italy.
oh, look at
There's
that
not,
crown. That's a cool crown. It's like hollow.
there's
Like,
not a thing you can do about it.
and
Also, in 1493, explorer Christopher Columbus discovers Saba. And you
huh.
know you were fucking lost. You
Saba.
just
Where
you
is
didn't.
Saba? Oh, I see. It's one of the islands in the Central American, like the Caribbean area. So that's where Saba is.
Discover shit. You were fucking lost.
Yeah, he was. Jumping on up into 1503, Pope Julius II was elected. All right. And got another historical event here in 1675. German mathematician Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz demonstrated integral calculus for the first time to find the area under the graph of y equals fx function. I do not know what that means, but
Oculus.
uh, yeah, integral calculus.
So this is the asshole that invented calculus.
No, he demonstrated it. Who actually? Hold on a second. Let me see here. Who invented calculus? Who invented calculus? So we can go back in time and shoot him. Isaac Newton and Gottfried Leibniz. So he's one of them. So now we
Shoot
have
him.
a target.
Let's kick him in the nuts.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't have any offspring. Right. And jumping on up into 1745, Bonnie Prince Charlie's army entered England. All right. Yeah, he was a pretender to the British throne, so he was trying to take what he believed was his. It might have been, but I
Okay.
don't know. You know,
Hey, here's one for you in 1970. Well, in 7050.
1750. Ooh.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, the AFHC Society, also known as the Flat Hat Club, was formed at Relay Tavern in Williamsburg, Virginia. It was the first college fraternity. Huh, that is me. You know,
Flat hat.
yeah, I am the hat guy. And I have had like a dream of being in a college fraternity, but I'm too old for that now. Oh
Before this
well.
Delta House.
Yeah, well, maybe you know what? We should start a new Delta House. That's a good idea. Like, we should gather up, everybody, from our multiple communities, and like buy an apartment block and just turn that into Delta House.
Hmm.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, I believe it's your turn now.
Yes. 1775, Mohawk military leader Joseph Brant goes to London to solicit more support for the government and to persuade the crown to address the past Mohawk land grievances in exchange for their participation as allies in the impending war.
Huh. Look at that. So would that be the Indian
Well,
American War or whatever that was?
yeah, the Spanish, no, the 7 Years War, I think.
70 Years War?
7 Years War, I think.
Oh. Oh yeah. Hmm. No, I think that was way before. Hold on a second.
Oh, no, well, the French and Indian War.
7 Years War was from 1754 through 1763. French and Indian War. I believe that's what we're talking about right now. Um, oh, 7 Years War. It's the same thing. Huh. Well, I don't know.
Me
Well, you know
neither.
what? We're both being stupid. Maybe this is the revolution.
Oh,
Like,
maybe.
yeah, the impending war, and this is 1775. So maybe this is about the revolution.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Also, 1805, Napoleonic Wars, the Battle of Dürnstein. 8,000 French troops attempt to slow down the retreat of the vastly superior Russian and Austrian force.
Ah, yep. During a time where all of Europe was going after Napoleon, not France, Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Napoleon Bonaparte. Bibbidi bobbidi. He's not even Italian. So,
Also, he was in Assassin's Creed Unity.
ah, you meet a lot of historical figures in that game.
Yeah.
Anyway,
In
what happened in 1807?
1907, historical publication, Washington Irving's Salam Gondi periodical published the first associate name Gotham with New York City.
Wow. Whoa. And who died today?
Batman. Oh, Kevin Conroy.
The voice of Batman, one of them. Wow, that is a major. That's a. What's the word? Not a coincidence. Coincidence? Um, no, like there's another word for it that is escaping me. Um, but isn't that weird?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind
Wow.
of
Anyway,
ironic.
it's still your turn, right?
Yes. Ooh. Okay. And 1865. 1865. Mary Ella Walker, the first Army female surgeon, awarded Medal of Honor.
Ooh. Why is that not highlighted? Come on this day, get your shit together. Like highlight this stuff. This is good stuff right here, man. That's important. You know?
He's a surgeon.
Yeah.
I'm guessing in Civil War.
Yeah. Yeah. 1865. Yeah. Civil War. Huh. Well, that's cool. Then 1868. You're still your turn, right? I'm
Oh, it's your
confused.
turn.
Oh, okay. 1868, War of the Triple Alliance. I gotta start like marking down hashes. Uh, Allied victory in the Battle of Ave left 3,000 Paraguayan soldiers dead, 600 wounded, and the road to Asuncion open. Ah, no. Yep. We got some more music history here. 1901, Maurice Ravel's piano composition Jeux d'Eu premiered. All right, I don't know why that's highlighted, and this female surgeon thing
God
isn't.
damn.
Seriously,
Tomorrow. Wait,
what
at the bottom,
tomorrow?
there's no. At the bottom is the insurrection.
Insurrection. Uh,
Yeah,
oh,
1905.
1905, High Commissioner Prince George declared amnesty for all leaders of the insurrection that had been disturbing Crete during the recent months, but which never gained mass support. Hmm, that's interesting. So more like political instability and turmoil, but nothing really came of it. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Amnesty, like is that like amnesty? Let's see.
Amnesty's like been good.
Yeah. An official pardon for people who have been convicted of political offenses. Okay, yeah, so that's cool. Then moving on up here, 1918, World War I armistice signed by the Allies in Germany came into effect, and the World War I hostilities ended at 11 in the morning, the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month.
Mm.
Yes, of the war to end all wars, so to speak, back then. Like,
That was that was the start.
yeah, yeah. This is the end of the First World War was just a ceasefire, honestly. So, but but yeah. So then, 1921, U.S. President Warren G. Harding dedicated Tomb of Unknown Soldier at Arlington Cemetery. Ooh, I've been there.
Thug and Warren G.
Hmm.
Got a regular. Oh my god, that song stuck in my head.
What song?
Regulate by Warren G.
Uh,
A rapper.
uh, you're gonna have to send that to me because I don't have that in
Oh,
my head. Anyway, I believe it's your turn now. Ooh,
he,
you got a scientific discovery here.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna do the first one first.
All right.
1923, eternal flame lit for the tomb of the unknown soldier under the Arc de la Triomphe in Paris.
Arc de Triomphe. Um,
Arc de Triomphe.
yeah, like that's that big archway that you see, like in front of the Eiffel Tower.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was erected by or in honor of Napoleon, actually.
Ooh,
Of all of his triumphs. But why is this not highlighted? We had this highlighted. It's the same thing. It's a tomb of unknown soldier. Why? Because this is United States. Who cares? Like without
one's the United States and the other one is France.
yeah. And if it wasn't for France, there would not be a United States. So we gotta highlight this too. Man, I really have got to like volunteer my services for these people because they obviously really need some help. Um, and yes, Zanny, I can feel your energy. You want to say that's what she said. So yeah, there you go. There's your TWSS for the day. Anyway, go ahead, Mr. Sohan.
Yes. Also, scientific discovery, American scientist Robert A. Millikan announced the discovery of cosmic rays.
Huh? What year?
1925.
Ooh, that's cool. Cosmic rays. Ooh, this guy.
Also in 1925, Louis Armstrong and his Hot Five began their first recording session.
Nice. Everybody's got to start somewhere, you know.
Baseball Hall of Fame. In 1926, future Baseball Hall of Fame second baseman Eddie Collins is released as Chicago's White Sox player and manager, replaced by another future Hall of Fame catcher Ray Schalk.
Huh. All right. Look at those old hats, dude. Like that's
Yes,
that's old baseball right there.
that's the hat you throw down when you're pissed.
Moving on up into 1930, we got another invention here. Patent number US 1781541 was awarded to Albert Einstein and Leo Szilard for their invention of the Einstein refrigerator. What? The Einstein refrigerator? I've not heard about this.
I thought I made a refrigerator.
Is it for smart food? Um, the Einstein refrigerator is an absorption refrigerator which has no moving parts, operates at constant pressure, and requires only a heat source to operate. It was jointly invented in 1926 by Albert Einstein and his former student, Leo Szilard, who patented it on November 11th, 1930. For further reading on this topic, please refer to the underbar of the description, which will have a link to this in now. All right.
The first in 1933. Oh God.
All right. 1933, the Great Black Blizzard, the first of the great dust storms that created the Dust Bowl, rips through South Dakota. Ooh. Yeah, I was watching something about the Dust Bowl, and I was being reminded that like it didn't matter like how many hatchets you batten down, how many wet rags you put in like every little crevice, the fine shit gets in, and it just caked everything, and it was oh man, I can't imagine living like that. That's horrible. No. 1933 as well, Billie Holiday's second song and first hit, Riffin' the Scotch, was released. Riffin' the Scotch, what the hell does that even mean? What does riffin' mean? Riff. To perform, to deliver, or make use of. So I guess just like drinking the scotch? I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Well, it kind of reminds me, like, once again, speaking of Ragnarok, remember when Thor dipped his fingers into the mead and then, like, painted it on Mjolnir? Like, what the hell was that
Yeah,
about?
I have no idea.
Anyway, 1939, Kate Smith first sung Irving Berlin's "God Bless America." All right, I could have done that better, but yeah, I need training. I think I can actually be a decent singer if I train. But anyway, your turn, Mister Soheb.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Oh,
1942, 745 French Jews deported to Auschwitz.
yeah, gross, not good,
Good.
awful.
Also, victory in battle, 1942. World War II, British-led Allied forces defeat Erwin Rommel, German and Italian army panzers in Second Battle of Al-Alamein, North Africa, helping to secure the Suez Canal.
Ooh, yeah. When was the Suez Canal actually made? Hold on a second. When was the Suez Canal built? Uh, 1869. Wow. Okay, that is a major, area of the world. Like, so yeah, this is a big deal right here. Because the Suez Canal that gives us access from the Indian Ocean into the Mediterranean and respectively, like the Atlantic and Pacifics and all that stuff. So yeah, you got
Uh,
a 43 here.
yeah. Also, 1943, New York Yankees pitcher Spud Chandler wins American League MVP. St. Louis Cardinals outfielder Stan Musial wins National League MVP.
All right. Uno mas, I think.
Yeah. And a film premiere, 1947, Gentleman's Agreement, directed by Ayla Karan and starring Gregory Peck and Dorothy McGuire, premieres in New York. Best Picture, 1948.
Gregory Peck. Yeah, that's right. He was in It's a Wonderful Life, right?
Yeah, no, you played in To Kill a Mockingbird as
Oh, that's
Atticus.
right. Okay, sorry, my bad. That's right. He was Atticus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and he recently removed the book from libraries.
Yeah, of course they have, because defending black people in a court of law apparently is wrong. So, whatever. Stupid.
That's where people don't think anymore.
God, where the hell is our society going, man? Like,
They removed one movie, Gone with the Wind, off of HBO.
oh
It's
yeah, because of the black nanny, right? Like, wasn't she
because
the?
because the theme of the idea was,
Yeah,
doing that, they pretty much removed a movie with a black actress who got an Oscar.
yeah, she was the first one to do so too, right?
Yes,
Yeah. See, if you really look at all the stuff that they're doing, they're removing everything non-white. You know,
like they don't know what the fuck they're like. Most people are not thinking.
they're not. They're really not. But anyway, I'm going to move on up here. 1954, publication of Two Towers, the second volume of Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, by George Allen and Unwin in London. All right, the Two Towers, good book. I have not read it, but yeah.
That's the Two Towers.
Yep. Oh wait, 9/11. 1957, the Sun Records released single "Great Balls of Fire" by Jerry Lee Lewis sold 1 million copies in first 10 days. Didn't he die recently? Or
Yes,
somebody? Yeah.
he
Uh,
did.
yeah. Just about a couple weeks ago, I remember. And apparently, like there was a lot of controversial stuff behind it. Behind him. So like, I guess you can say, "Goodness gracious, great balls of fire." No, 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 no. Anyway, I think
Hmm.
it's your turn now.
Yeah. Oh, oh,
Hmm?
what the fuck? I don't understand this one. 1961, adulterous couple rides a gun cart through Stophorst, Netherlands. So what were they doing it in the cart?
I believe so. Like, I
Okay.
believe they were pounding the pavement, so to speak, That's what she said.
in the cart while
In a
riding.
cart full of shit. So
Yeah,
yeah, huh? That's. I guess some people's fetishes are yeah, whatever.
yeah.
Oh, just like I think I summoned him actually. Like I think I just
Uh
summoned the
huh.
Zanny.
That's what she said.
I literally did one of those, and then you joined. I'm not kidding. Like I'm not kidding. Like I said that, and then you joined, and I'm like,
You summoned me.
speak of the
I
devil, and he
came.
may appear. Anyway, you got a historic event here, Mr. Sohan, 1961.
Yes. 1961. Molotov, Malikov, and Kragenvelsky expelled from the USSR Communist Party.
Oh, here we go.
I think they got off easy, but normally they get shot.
Yeah, yeah. This was after the Great Purge, right? Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a good one right here. 1963, Brian Epstein and Ed Sullivan signed a three-show contract for appearance by the Beatles.
Ah.
Yeah, Little Richard brought them to Brian Epstein.
Wow, dude. Like, look how short Epstein is. Or were the Beatles tall? How tall were the Beatles?
I don't
Like,
know.
huh. Anyway. Oh, speaking of Beatles. Oh, and your favorite female singer ever.
Great! Oh my God. 1968, Alan and Yoko Ono appear nude on the cover of Two Virgins album.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I don't even want to know what.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no, I knew there was disgusting things on the internet, but I think that takes the cake.
Yeah.
Or the oatmeal.
No, leave oatmeal out of this. Oatmeal is too innocent. Like,
I don't know. I figure when she's nude, she probably looks like a big bowl of oatmeal.
oh my god. Why are you putting these
I
images
was-
in my head, dude? Like, stop it.
That's what she said.
That's your turn.
1969.
All right, I'm out. Somebody's in the madhouse.
Okay. Have a good one, man. Thanks for
Wait.
joining.
Yep.
1969. Bales with Billy Preston released "Got Back" in the UK. Look at that fro, dude. Like he's challenging you, man.
One.
Then 1969, Jim Morrison arrested on an airplane by the FBI for drunkenness. Yeah, but even though that's kind of weird, they serve alcohol on airplanes, but they don't want you to be belligerent. So, yeah. And we got some film and TV history here. 1971, Neil Simon's Prisoner of Second Avenue premiered in New York City.
Wow.
All right.
1971, man-made earth slide at Kawasaki, Japan kills 15.
Whoa. Man-made earth slide. So it sounds like it was intentional and it just got out of control.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It's your
Okay,
turn, anyway.
Yeah. 1973, Columbia Records released Bruce Springsteen's second album, The Wild and the Innocent, and the E Street Shuffle.
E Street Shuffle. Wait, no, this is the AJ Shuffle. I don't know what the E Street Shuffle is. And my window is
Ooh.
collapsing.
More music history, 1974. Operatic soprano Maria Canales makes her final public appearance in Sapporo, Japan.
Huh, why is she wearing a bucket for a hat?
It's the style.
I want one. Like,
There is a bucket.
legit, I would wear that hat, like, as is. Like, I would rock the fuck
Nin-
out of that.
Cool. 1975. Liberal leader Malcolm Fraser sworn as caretaker Prime Minister of Australia after sacking of the Whitlam government by Governor General John Kerr.
Hmm.
Kerr.
Curse! 1980, New York Islanders future Hockey Hall of Fame right wing Mike Bossy scored four goals in a 6-6 tie against visiting Minnesota North Stars. He really looks like that guy from that movie Alice told me about, Slapshot. Oh. In 1981, Los Angeles Dodgers starter Fernando Valenzuela became the first Major League Baseball rookie to win a Cy Young Award. The Milwaukee Brewers' Fingers took American League Award. Huh, that's a weird name, Fingers. Zanny, where are you with your catchphrase? Anyway, 1982, Joe Altobello succeeded retiring Earl Weaver as Baltimore Orioles manager. And then, oh, here you go. You got Ronald Reagan.
Hold up. First, 1983, first U.S. cruise missiles arrived in Great Britain. What the
Oh.
fuck are cruise missiles doing in Great Britain?
For defense, I guess. Like,
Okay.
I mean, against the Soviets? I don't know. Like,
I don't know. That's kind of weird. Seeing United States, well, U.S. cruise missiles.
well, like that's part of the Lend-Lease thing. I think that's still like on and off going on. Like we give a lot of munitions and such to a lot of our allies, like Israel
Okay.
and Ukraine. So
Yeah, we need to start giving them fucking munitions.
yeah, we do. Like we really do, because that's our tax dollars. That's our money. Like invest it into this country. Come on. Anyway.
1983, President Ronald Reagan becomes the first U.S. president to address Japanese
Legislature, which I don't know exactly what that means, but that's cool. So,
He went to Japan, I'm guessing.
yeah. Well, I think he addressed their like legislative system of government. I
Yeah.
think I don't know. Like I wasn't around. I don't know the semantics. That's my challenge. What does that mean, viewers? I would like to know the semantics of this particular article. Please notify me or educate us in the blah 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 comment section. That one, yes.
In 1987, Boston Red Sox starter Roger Clemens wins back-to-back American League Cy Young Award. Philadelphia Phillies starter Steve Perdosian takes National League Award.
Oh, look at this guy has a butt chin too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, 1987, Judge Anthony Kennedy nominated to Supreme Court.
Cool. Look at how happy he is. 1987, Van Gogh's irises sold for a record $53.6 million at auction. Dang. Van Gogh irises. So let me look this up here. Actually, I want to see what this art looks like. Let's see here. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh, why is it so small? There we go. Man, that's a good looking painting, dude. Look at that. Wow. I don't know why. It's just really popping out for me. So, anyway, go on, Mr. Sohan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
1990, William Nicholson drama Shadowlands, based on the life of C.W. Lewis, opens at Brooks Atkinson Theater, New York City, runs for 169 performances, and wins a Tony. Oh,
Huh. What is this? Eyeless Demsian. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Sorry, I was reading the live chat.
Sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, like EYYLESSGHOG 4 H's. Let's go. I get it now. Okay. All right. I'm stupid. Anyway, sorry for the interruption, Mr. Sohan.
Go ahead. Also, 1993, Pope John Paul II is hospitalized for 2 days for a fractured shoulder.
Ooh. Yeah, when you get old, you get brittle. You know? Ooh, this guy. Okay.
1994, Bill Gates buys Leonardo da Vinci's Codex for 30 mil. Well, yeah, 30,800,000.
Yeah. Or 30.8 to be easier. Million.
30.8. Okay.
Damn, that's a lot of money. Then I'm gonna do the split here, just to be safe. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to part two. Mr. Stillman, why don't you take the first three in the 2000s here?
2001 Federation Cup Women's Tennis Madrid, Spain. Kim Colchester beats Elena Dmitrieva 6-0, 6-4 to clinch Belgium's first title with unaccessible 2.0 lead in 2.1.
Unassailable, as in like just cannot be overdone. Like just dominating. Oh, this she
Yeah.
her again. Like, huh?
Yeah. Belgian tennis star Kim Colchester beats American Serena Williams 7-3, 6-3 to win the season-ending WTA Tour Championship at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Wow, she slayed the monster.
Dang. Wow. Huh. Staples Center. I know where that is.
Yep.
Hey, this guy. 2003. Josh Groban released his second album, Closer. It went on to be number one on U.S. charts and became his biggest seller. And he sings Muffin's favorite song, "You Raise Me Up." So
Really? Okay.
yeah, well, like it's a joke between him and I. Like there's a scene, and okay, this is another challenge. There's a movie scene somewhere where they're playing that song as somebody's head gets decapitated and flies away. Like, I don't know how to find it, and like he was stoned as hell when he saw it, and like it's it's been like a kind of like a running side joke. So now I just say, "You raise me oats," and that drives him mad. But anyway, moving on up to 2004. Yasser Arafat's death through unidentified causes confirmed by Palestinian Liberation Organization. Mohammed Abbas elected PLO chairman minutes later. That's kind of fishy. So.
Oh,
But then in 2006, New Zealand War Memorial Monument unveiled by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II in London, United Kingdom, commemorating the loss of soldiers from the New Zealand Army and the British Army. Okay. Huh. That's weird that they make something for New Zealand, they shoehorn themselves in there, and they just tell Australia to go fuck off. Huh. That's weird. But anyway, you got some sports history here in 2007.
2007, Justine Heron of Belgium beats Russian Maria Sharapova 5-7, 7-5, 6-3 to win the 1 million winners.
Shakwa.
EQ and her second straight season-ending WTA Tour Championship in Madrid, Spain.
That's Shakwa. Czech. Or Shakwa. Like, you know the history of Shakwa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, 2008, Taylor Swift released her second studio album, Fearless, Billboard Album of the Year. 2009, Grammy Album of the Year. 2010, American Music Award. 2009.
Damn. That's a successful song right there. Then we got a film premiere here in 2013, The Hunger Games Catching Fire, directed by Francis Lawrence, starring Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson, premiered in London. Alright. And, man, dude, like, the Hollywood look, like, I can barely tell these two apart. Like, like, all female actresses, more or less, like, they all go for the same look. It's kind of sad. And we got some more sports history here. 2013, Novak Djokovic claimed back-to-back ATP World Tour Finals tennis titles with a 6-3, 6-4 win over Spaniard Rafael Nadal in the final in London, England. All right. I wonder what's reflecting, because he has like reflections on his face going on over there. Then moving on up into 2017, the largest singles day sales ever. Alibaba said its sales alone were $25.3 billion. Wow.
Oh, especially for that website, Alibaba.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Jack Ma. Yep. I've known that name. He's an avid, like, against the CCP, right? I think, or he is for it. I don't remember.
Oh, no.
No, I think he's for it. I don't know. I've heard his name mentioned several times, on China Uncensored, China in Focus and such. But I don't really pay too much attention than I should. But anyway, uh, huh.
Oh,
Well, look at this. 100 years later. Go for it, Sohan.
yeah. 2018, on the centenary of World War II Armistice Day, French President Macron urges the world to reject nationalism in speech to under Arc de Triomphe in Paris.
Yeah. The centenary of the end of World War One. So it's the century. 1 century.
Yeah.
Dang. Let's
See.
let's not forget. The price I was paid. So
I'm gonna do the, no, I won't do these. I won't do the 2019 and 2020.
do it.
Violent day in Hong Kong as protests continue with person set alit and another shot amidst general strike.
Dang.
Horrible.
Ugh.
Also, 1 year later, 2020, all Hong Kong pro-democracy lawmakers resign after China passes resolution allowing for removal of four of their colleagues.
Ay ay ay. What a mess. What a
Yep.
mess. Then I'm going to take. Why don't you tell us this last one is 2021? That's interesting. The size of the Ferris wheel.
2021,
Huh.
near Earth asteroid Olera, size of a Ferris wheel, very likely a fragment of the moon, according to a new study.
Huh. So like the near Earth asteroid passed. Is that what it's saying? And what
Yeah.
kind of a Ferris wheel? Because I've seen small Ferris wheels, I've seen gargantuan Ferris wheels. What kind of a Ferris wheel are we talking about?
Hopefully, not the Wheel of Wonder in Coney Island.
Ah, is that
Hopefully.
the Planck unit of measurements for Ferris wheel dimensions? So,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a Ferris wheeltician, so yeah.
So, no, I know it's a big one. I think there's one in the UK that's big as well.
Yeah, no, that one's huge. That's what she said. But yeah. So anyway, before we move on to the births and deaths, audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Actually, what about you, Sohan? Let's what
There's
about
a
you?
lot, especially with World War One's armistice.
Oh yeah, definitely. The end of World War One, very big. So
Yes.
yeah, um, yeah. I'm gonna say the same. Oh, the white one in between, the one that you caught, the first female surgeon to get the
Oh
Medal of
yes,
Honor,
the
right?
female
Yeah,
soldier.
yeah. That one's awesome. You know. But yeah, audience, anything that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything that you wish we had elaborated more on? Anything that you had read in the white section in between the blacks? You know, anything you wished you wanted to add? Start a dialogue in the comment section. Let's go, as Demzian has said. Let's go. Anyway, let's move on to the bursts. Mr. Sohan, would you care to start us off, good sir?
Yes, I'll start us off. 195. Sailor of Sylvia, Holy Roman Emperor Empress as wife of Holy Roman Emperor Conrad II.
Huh.
And in 1050 VF, Henry V.
Fourth.
So Henry IV, Holy Roman Emperor in 84 to 1105. Born in Gulsar, Kaiser Paul. Whatever the
Kaiser Pfalz, I think. I don't know.
so Paul.
Kaiser something. So then we have Paracelsus. 1493 was a Swiss physician and alchemist, zinc and laudanum. Oh well, we have him to thank for the zinc. So thank you. My dad takes that all the time because of this pandemic stuff. He was born in Einsiedeln, Switzerland. Huh. What's with that hat, dude? Looks like a furry beret. That's weird, like a UFO beret thing made of fox fur or something. Huh. That's weird. He has two hats on going there. Anyway, moving on up, we have Fyodor Dostoevsky, 1821. Was a Russian novelist, Crime and Punishment, The Dream of a Ridiculous Man. Hey, that sounds like me. Who helped shape literary modernism and Existentialism, born in Moscow, Russian Empire. Huh. All right. Welcome, welcome, Mr. MTM. How are you doing today?
You on today? I'm a little late to the broadcast. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all right. Better late than never. When you're ready to read, if you'd like to read, we are in the burst section. It is Sohen's turn in 1869 right now.
1869, we have Victor Emmanuel III, King of Italy, 1900 to 1946, Emperor of Ethiopia and the King of the Albans, born in Naples.
Albanians. Interesting.
And
Oh, I'm gonna step on you right here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
but
1885, we have George S. Patton, a U.S. World War II general, Sicily, Italy, and Normandy, known as Old Blood and Guts, born in San Gabriel, California. My absolute
Oh,
favorite
boy.
general. This guy was the GOAT. He was awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, Douglas MacArthur was great. Eisenhower, of course. Montgomery can go fuck himself for all I care. But yeah, no, Omar Bradley was good. But, this guy, I'm going to take a page out of his book and I'm going to say I'm a reincarnation of him because he believes he's
Wow.
a reincarnation of Alexander the Great. And I think that was one of my past lives, too. So I have a whole
Maybe
theory
so.
behind all that, but yeah.
Take some introspection from that. He kind of looks like Trump, actually. He's got that kind of Trump
Kinda,
face,
Wow, you're right. Wow, he does.
Interesting.
Huh. All right, and I'm very sorry, Sohan, for stepping on you like that. This guy is one of my personal I wouldn't say heroes, but historical idols. So.
yeah. Also, 1907, we have Joseph Gilbert Hamilton, American physician who was a pioneer of using radioactive isotopes in disease and treatment and diagnosis, born in Waverly, Massachusetts.
Oh,
Wow.
all right.
So he pioneered chemotherapy?
I don't. Maybe.
I'm like,
Isn't that the process of chemotherapy where you bombard the
Uh,
tumor with radioactive isotopes?
I believe you're right. I should know this. My mom went through chemo, so and dialysis. Well, I think. I don't know. No. Yeah. She did dialysis. But yeah. Anyway, it's your turn, MTM, if you want. 1910.
Ramer Schreiber, American physicist from the Manhattan Project, who helped develop the first atomic bomb during World War II and prepared the Fat Man bomb that was used in the bombing of Nagasaki, born in Minnickville, Oregon. McMinnville, Oregon, excuse me.
McMinnville.
McMinnville, excuse me.
It's okay. And
A little hard for me to
scrolling, here we
read.
go.
Oh, hey! Kurt Vonnegut. Great American author. Slaughterhouse-Five, Sirens of Titan, born in Indianapolis, Indiana. Good old homeboy.
What year was he born in?
1922.
100 years ago.
Wow.
Look at that.
What a long life. 1922 to 2007. Wow.
Yeah, that I'm not even going to do the math. I'm just going to cheat. 84. So, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan Winters, 1925, a U.S. comedian, The Jonathan Winters Show, Mork and Mindy, born in Dayton, Ohio, dying in 2013.
I haven't heard many of his bits, but I should look him
Yeah,
up.
Jonathan Winters was a great comedian. And I've heard he's a great actor, and apparently he's a recording artist too. That's interesting. Then who else was born on this date? Scrolling. We have Daniel Ortega, 1945, a Nicaraguan politician, president of Nicaragua from 1985 through 1990 and 2007 through present. Born in La Libertad, Nicaragua. So he's the current president. He's been president for 15 years now since then. And he had a 5-step before that. So wow, that's interesting. Sohan.
yeah. 1960, we have Stanley Tucci, American actor and director, presently honored The Devil Wears Prada, born in Peekskill, New York.
Huh.
Yeah, I know exactly who he is. He played a role in the movie everyone hated.
What?
No, he in the movie The Lovely Bones, he played the bad guy.
The Lonely Bones?
The Lovely Bones, yes.
Never heard of it.
Man, this man played a absolute creep.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks half typecast, So he kind of has that faith, like, I know what I did.
Yeah, he does.
Actually, that looks like me when I post something suggestive in the Y-Files Discord and stress the ever-living fuck out of Victoria and Zanny.
1962.
Monka TOS
Yeah.
emoji.
Emmy Moore, American actress, Ghost, Striptease, G.I. Jane, born in Roswell, New Mexico.
G.I. Jane.
Yeah.
We know something about G.I. Jane.
I haven't
Smack.
seen that movie.
Yep.
It was the Academy Awards reference.
Yeah. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. You know? I can't drop too many F-bombs on the show.
Like how Thor said, "Keep her name out your damn mouth."
Yeah, dude, Thor did a Will Smith. That was so great. Like, oh my god, I was not expecting that. That was great. Anyway, MTM, I believe it's your turn now, 1964.
Callista Flockhart, 58th birthday, born in 1964, an American actress from Ally McBeal, born in Freeport, Illinois.
Ah. Damn, she looks young.
Yeah.
And, oh, nice.
DiCaprio,
Go for it.
Burger Barn enthusiast, Leonardo DiCaprio, his 48th birthday, 1974. Actor from Departed, Inception, Wolf of Wall Street, born in L.A.
And was eating Gilbert Grape. Everybody thought he was retarded for real.
Yeah.
I find it
Well,
funny.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I find it funny that they don't put his big break in that list, Titanic.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Gilbert Grape was a pretty big break for him. That was his first movie, but he's rather hard on himself for his performance in that, because he was playing someone who had severe autism, right? And
Yeah.
And let's not forget
kind of
Django
an easy
and
thing to do, but
Yeah.
yeah,
That's Calvin Kennedy.
He was great in Django. Like,
He refused to say the N-word before Samuel Jackson set him aside.
yeah. Yeah, someone tell that story.
Yeah, he did not want to use the N-word at all until Samuel Jackson sat him down and said, "It's just another day for me."
Yeah, bitch, this is only a Tuesday, you know?
Was that Jamie Foxx or
No,
Samuel that said that?
No, Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, no, Samuel L. Jackson took DiCaprio aside and said, this is just a Tuesday for us, you know? So basically, he gave him the N-word pass, essentially. But yeah, no, like, a lot of people don't, well, I think more people than I realize this, but like, when he smashes his hand on the glass, you know?
The actual hand.
That's
actual
real.
injury.
That's all real. That's his blood that he's smearing on her face when he's doing that. Like, that's all real.
That's so wow.
Yeah. So, like, that bandage and everything, that's real. Great actor. When you can do something like that and not break character, amazing. That man deserves all the Oscars.
Who else we got left here?
That's about it. So let's move on in the deaths here, and I'm going to start us off in the year 307. We have Severus II, Flavius Valerius Severus, Emperor of Rome from 306 through 7, died at an unknown age. This is the approximate date, so we don't even know for sure about anything with this guy other than his rule.
Old soul.
Mm-hmm. And doing one hell of a time jump here into 1800, we have Nat Turner. Actually, no. He died today. Sorry, I hold my apologies. I got excited with the name. Died on this date in 1831. He was an American leader of a major slave rebellion in Virginia in 1831. He was hanged at the age of 31.
Died fighting.
Yeah, he died kicking. That's good. So, Mr. Sohan, you want to take Grandma Oatmeal here?
Yeah. 1988. Oh wait, no, 1880. We have Ricia Mott, American Quaker abolitionist and women's rights activist. First women's rights convention, dies at 87.
You know what?
Yeah. You know what's really interesting? All the Quakers were actually abolitionists by nature and by practice of the religion because they did not believe in slavery. And people would come to their houses when they were harboring slaves, and they could honestly, they would ask, "Here, you have any slaves here?" And they would say, "No." And they could answer that honestly because they actually did not believe in slavery. It's quite funny.
That is actually really cool. The
I
power of belief is really strong.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Also,
but with Mott, I'm just gonna say maybe she's the inventor of that applesauce. You know.
Yeah.
It could be, yeah.
Also, 1880, we have Ned Kelly, Australian outlaw and bushranger, executed at 25.
Yeah, you were talking to me about him earlier today. You want to indulge the audience?
Ned Kelly was a famous bushranger known for his shootout and makeshift armor.
Yeah, I'm looking up the armor here. He actually he made his own armor and such.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look at that. You can see the bullet holes. He got hit. There's one, there's three in his head right there.
Yeah, but the one that got him was the one because he didn't have his legs covered.
Yeah. Look at that, dude. Yeah, very much like that shootout in Hollywood or something back in the 90s. They had all that armor and everything, but they didn't have their feet armored, and that's how they got him down. They shot their feet, knocked him down, then yeah, the rest is history.
Guess they stopped kicking at that point.
Yeah. I guess put your best foot forward, it gets blown off. You have nothing to stand on.
True. Typhoid Mary, born in 1869, died 1938. Irish-American patient, best known as Typhoid Mary, the first person in the U.S. to be known to be immune to typhoid. Died at 69.
She was immune, but she was still a carrier, and she was a super spreader, and they actually had to confine her because they couldn't have her out.
Yeah, that's typically how the nature of carrying a disease works. You're immune to it yourself, but you can infect other people. Microbiomes are very strange in that manner.
That's interesting. And here we go. Still your turn, right?
Jerome Ken, American composer. Sally, Leave It to Jane, dies at 60. Wow.
Yeah, he died on this date in
1945.
Dude, he looks like the warden from Shawshank.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he kind of does.
Wow.
Those style of glasses were popular during his time.
You mean the warden that took the easy way out instead of getting arrested?
Yeah. Thine judgment is coming and sooneth. So, whatever that quote was. Moving on up, we have Alexander Calder, died on this date in 1976. He was a U.S. sculptor. Mobiles, died at the age of 78. I want to look this up. Alexander Calder sculptures. Give me a second here. I see. Oh, the mobile. Yeah, like a baby mobile. So he did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's why mobile was in my mind. Let's see here. Then we have H.R. Halderman, 1993. Man, this guy looks serious. Nixon's White House chief of staff during Watergate, dies at 67. Well, that's why he looks so serious.
I wouldn't imagine you get to smile much if you're working for Nixon. Yeah.
No, actually, it looks like he's angry. I don't know. Anyway, Sohen. Ooh, this guy.
Yeah, in 2004 we have Yasser Arafat, chairman of the Palestinian Liberation Organization, first president of the Palestine National Authority, 1994 to 2004, and the 1994 Nobel Peace Prize winner, dies in Paris at 75.
Dang.
And
Then we have
okay, F.W. de Klerk, South African president, 1989 to 1994, and winner of the 1993 Nobel Peace Prize with Nelson Mandela, dies of cancer at 85. He must have been one of the people released from prison.
Yeah. South African president. I believe he was the guy who ended apartheid.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this with 2022
Today.
Kevin Conroy, voice actor.
Kevin
Batman
Conroy,
animated
really?
series, Batman Arkham series.
Yep. Yeah, we lost a voice actor for Batman today. Not last year, not several years ago. No, today. This is news, actually, not history.
Wow.
But yeah, it happened today. Which is actually really weird because we were earlier in the news articles, we talked about the first guy who called New York Gotham. So that was a trip right there. Anyway, that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar in the description for any links you may find interesting including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition, which in itself includes.
Twin TV on Twitch.
Yep. As well as Muffin's YouTube and Rhombus's, Doom's YouTube, too. Like, we're updating the links almost daily now. Anyway, for your dose of Pat's Events Daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific Time.
12 Central.
MTM, are you in a different time zone? What time is it for you?
I'm in the same time zone as you, brother.
Okay, you're on the Pacific?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway, for all of you and all of us, I'm Aoxander.
I'm MTM.
So ahead.
And until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in watching our news show, which is coming up at 3 p.m. Pacific time, so in a few hours from now. Anyway, whatever the case, whenever you see us again, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Until then, toodles!